Yesterday, I posted a video about grandma names, grandma and grandpa names, and asked you guys if you were part of Generation Jones, what were your grandma and grandpa names? And I have been bombarded with several hundred comments, and there are such good ones on there. I want to share them with you and tell you a few of my favorites. And then at the end, I'm going to ask you a question, and I would love for you to weigh in on my question. But my favorite so far is in this comment. Hang on, I have to put my glasses on because I'm 60. That somebody uses lolly and pop. Oh my God, that's so priceless. I absolutely love that. Okay, let me tell you some of the other things that came up. I mean, I'm not even gonna touch on all the Grammies and grandmas and nanas and Gigi's and Mimi's and mamas, because I think those are really common, but a couple of themes I saw. So one is ethnic names, or names that have cultural heritage. So things like Oma and Opa for people who are German. I got a Tatik and a Papik from a family who is Armenian. Abuela. Yiddish is often Bubba, Bubby, and Zadie. So that one came up a couple times. Some of the other unusual ones, there was a Susu and B Diddy, and those kind of went with their names. She was a Susan and he was a B, so Susan and B Diddy. I thought that was funny. Somebody went with Big Grandma and Little Grandma for the kids. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be comfortable. I don't know if I want to be Big Grandma or Little Grandma, but I thought that was funny. Old Ma and Old Pa, that gave me a giggle. Gag, because somebody's grandchild couldn't say grandma, so they went with Gag and just stuck with it. I thought that was cute. Bop Bo, and the husband is the other Bop Bo. So I love that. That's definitely a kid who picked. I'm trying to read my notes here. Grams and Grumps. So several variations of Grams and Grumps. Somebody else who's Generation Jones, born in the 1960s, picked her own name and goes with Dreamy. And then here's my controversial take is that several people said that they use their real names. And I will tell you that my former mother-in-law did not want a grandma name, and my kids called her Paula. They called her by her actual name. That is what she wanted. My kids, who are now grown, but my kids call me by my first name. They generally do not call me mom. That is something that puts my black husband into a apoplectic coma. Like he just can't get over the fact that kids would call a parent or a relative by a first name. Maybe that's a cultural thing as well, but I would love for you guys to weigh in on that. I would love to hear what you think.